Right, here's a closer look at the inside of this one. So apparently this was serviced a couple of weeks before I came to do the Tado stuff. Don't know who serviced it. Must be related to Stevie Wonder. Right, we're here. We've got the whole van unloaded. We're back at this job. Well, found Josh's new home. Hi, Josh.
Coming out the closet, man.
That's it. That one's coming out. And the reason why it's coming out is because... Oh, that's quite cozy there, Josh.
That is good.
Yeah.
So
because of that.
Closet, I didn't really want that quick.
Yeah, that's why this is coming out. Sump split, flue collector split. It's all rusted around the bottom. So it's not been maintained properly. It's not been looked after whatsoever. Customers moved in not that long ago and they've just inherited this bad boiler. So this is the one where I fitted all those Tado TRVs and the Tado thermostat. Had a look at the boiler at the same time. Saw that it was in a bad way. Quoted them up to get a new install done. And that's what we're here to do today. So it's nice to have nice straight pipes here, which is great. So hopefully the install itself shouldn't be too bad. We've got condensate and PRV literally just going internally there. I've got some extensions to take the flue out that way, and then it's a plume kit going out. As you can see, gas meter is right next to the boiler, so we shouldn't have any problems with the working pressure here, which is fantastic. We've also got to fit a column rad on this wall here, which is that rad there. So luckily, where it's right next to the boiler, we're just going to tee off the flow and returns, bring it round, and then bang it on the wall. Unfortunately, the pipework's going to have to be surface mounted, but the customer's going to sort out boxing it in and all that afterwards. I came here a couple of days ago. I pre-dosed the system. The system is absolutely filthy. When I did those Tado rad valves, it was just brown, mucky water. When I opened up the MagnaClean to add the cleaner in, it was just absolutely filthy as well. So I know it's going to be a dirty flush, which is why I wanted to make sure I pre-dose it. So it's been running for a few days. All I've got to do now is get the power flush machine connected and just start dumping because it's been circulating around the system already. So that's the first thing we're going to do. Get the boiler drained out, get the power flush on, get it dumping. And in the meantime, we can hang the boiler and start doing the other connections. Just going to organize ourselves a little bit. We literally just dumped everything in here. So going to get everything set up in a way where we can work systematically and then crack on with stuff. Let's go. All right, typical. We've just unboxed the rad, getting it ready to go on the wall. And this is what we found. That is actually a hole. Pass me that screwdriver. This is how it's come out the box. Yeah. I don't think we're fitting a rad today. All right, that's fine. Just one job then to get the boiler swapped. All right, here's a closer look at the inside of this one. So apparently this was serviced a couple of weeks before I came to do the Tado stuff. Don't know who serviced it. Must be related to Stevie Wonder. But looks like they missed out on a boiler swap as well. If you don't advise correctly, you're going to not only lose out on the business, but you give yourself a bad reputation. They left this on and they got kids in the house. That's shocking. Well, it's coming out today, so it's all good. Right, let me... Stuck at the top, yeah. Right, you just don't drop my uni light. And you can turn it off now anyway, because all I've got to do is take the boiler off the wall now. Come on, we're on the clock here. All right, let me get it off the wall.
Oh, yeah.
Open the door. People got to call me at the wrong time, don't they? Right, boiler is on the wall. And I think we're going to be quite lucky. I think everything pretty much lines up. Might have to do a couple of small kicks, but majority of it I think it's all going to line up. So I'm going to get the hot, gas, cold done, and maybe even try and get the condense in the PRV done whilst these guys are flushing. Dennis has turned up. What's happening, Dennis? Nothing.
Letting it fill up.
Letting it fill up, right. System is absolutely filthy. We've been dumping just the first rad for, what, about 20 minutes, and it's still dirty. Josh has had a little accident. He opened one of my push fit boxes and he let everything go everywhere. So, naughty Josh.
No, nothing can't be sorted out.
Yeah. So yeah, it is a mess here, but it is what it is. We've just taken over the living room and we're going to get cracking. So I'm going to start with the pipe work while these guys continue with the flush. And then once the pipe work's done, we'll start the flue. That rad, which was damaged there, customers apparently gone to pick up another one, a replacement one. So we probably still have to end up doing the rad today, but gives us a bit of time to focus on the flush and get the boiler done. And then the rad, we can just pipe it up at the end. So for that, we'll be taking flow and returns from here, going across and then into the rad, see how it comes out. But let's get piping. Right, it's been about 3 hours and we're still flushing.
On the third rad.
Third rad out of, there's like 8. Fourth rad out of about 8 or 9. That's clearing up a bit, but yeah, every single one of them have been absolutely filthy. But hot, gas, cold is all piped up. Let's turn the water on from here. And make sure we are all good on this front. Seems to all be good so far. No drippy drippy, no drippy drippy, which is what we like. Happy days. So water's back on. Well, the mains was on anyway, but water's on through the boiler. We'll just go and purge it out through the kitchen tap. Or let me just do it through here. Let all the air out of there. That seems to be purged out already. Not bad. Right, cool. So water's back on. Josh's delivery's just come. Was it delivery or Just Eats? Just Eats. I'm gonna have a bit of lunch. Dennis is gonna have some lunch, and then we're gonna crack on. I think after this, I'll probably get the condense and the PRV done, and then sort out the flow and returns once the flush is finished. Then we can crack on with the flue, because we're gonna need 2 people for the flue as well anyway. Right, a little bit more of an update. The condense and the PRV is done as well. So now we're just waiting for the flush to finish. How many rads? Last rad, finally. So what time did I can't remember what time I did the last update, but it's 3:10 now and we're just on the last rad. I'm so glad I pre-dosed the system, otherwise this flush would have taken even longer. But whilst these guys are finishing that off, I'm going to make a start on the flue, get the elbow in, try and get it all measured up, cut and everything. Then we can tidy up the flush. I'll get the flow and returns done, and these guys can look at getting the rad on the wall here. Right, finally finished the flush. This is literally, what's the time now? It is 4:15. It's pretty much been going the whole day. Just finished. That's how much muck it's actually picked up. So I'm going to clear that up, and then I can finish off the flow and returns. Flue's done as well. Just got to seal it on the outside and inside, and I'll do the screws in afterwards once I've tested the flue integrity. Disconnect the flow and returns, get those done, and then get that rad going as well. But first, I'm going to get this cleaned up, get the power flush machine put away, tied it up, so we've got a bit of space, because it is an absolute madhouse in here. There's also builders doing work upstairs, so literally people in and out the whole time. But we're making good progress. The boiler is what it is. Like it's gone fairly smoothly. We've only got 2 pipes left to do. The condense PRV, all that's done as well. So yeah, just these final bits, and then yeah, just keep things moving really. Right, we're piped up. Everything's done. We're not filling up yet because we've still got the rad to do, but hot, cold, flow, return, gas, everything's done, everything's piped up. Now I've got the madness of clearing up some space, getting the rad out, banging that here, run the pipes here and get it into there. Lovely. New rad is on the wall. Taking the pipes through there, brought them round there, and then cut them into the flow and returns just there. So that's a new rad added, but it took ages because we were hoping that the brackets were going to be the ones with the hooks so you can hook them on, but it was these ones with the little spring clips, and they are an absolute nightmare to get on. And also the wall, plasterboard, but it was blockwork behind it, so I used the Corfix, I don't know where they are, there, Corfix screws. So that rad isn't going anywhere. Just about to fill up. Guys are just going around opening up all the rad valves, and then we're going to fill up, test everything. We're going to have a look, not a little tidy up, a major tidy up, because it looks like a bomb's gone up in here, a plumber's bomb. So yeah, got to have a major clear up. It's a late one, it's 9:15 already. The boiler was done by like what, 6 o'clock, I think, 6:30, but then this rad took ages, because then we also had to add in additional pipework as well. So probably gonna be another hour to clear up, commission and everything. So still, it's gonna be a proper late one for me today, but we're here, we're getting it done. That's the main thing. Ah, what a long day. You guys are gonna, I know I'm gonna get all the comments, because it's 10 to 11 and you're gonna be like, oh, I would never have anyone working in my house that late. I've got Ashley behind me, he's a customer. He's happy that we're still here because we've got the boiler done and we've got the radiators done and everything's working. So no complaints from Ashley.
No complaints from Ashley.
Josh?
Many complaints.
Many complaints from Josh. He wants to get home. But yeah, boiler's done, it's commissioned, dream set up because we've got the gas meter right next to it, 18 millibar at the boiler. Gas rate was spot on, just a touch over 35 kilowatt from a 36 kilowatt combi. That rad's all done, so we brought that in there. That's getting nice and hot. Fit the Tado head on there as well. So, family have got heating and hot water back on again. I'm knackered. I'm not working tomorrow, luckily, but that doesn't mean I'm going to have a line, because with newborns, it's never a line. So, probably going to go home, have about 3 hours sleep, and then take the kids out to the Natural History Museum. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. See if I can survive the day tomorrow. But thanks for watching. Don't forget to tune in for the rest of the videos. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. And please like and subscribe. It's been a long day. It's been a lot of filming. So do me a favor and just hit that 2 buttons, like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one.